Peace be upon you, followers of the Family Channel. The idea that humans are the only ones on this universe is unacceptable from many people, because this universe is vast, and it consists of billions of stars and planets, and still hides many secrets, which led to many scientists and thinkers to believe there are races other than humans outside our Earth, like aliens. But there are hypotheses that claim that there are other races inside our Earth, that is, our land is hollow and many peoples and tribes live in its interior, and they have a sky and an atmosphere, in addition to their own sun, and some theories say that her sun is the same as ours, but how this theory emerged, and what her story. To find out all of this, watch the video to the end. One day, exactly in the year 1947, an Indian man named Shirtsi Lind came to Paris, and he said that he was born in 1902, and was born in Tibet, from Genghis Khan's descendants, and he was claiming that he had several bank cards, and several lands, and the strange thing about it, he used to say that he was coming from the soul's ground, exactly from a city called Agartha, and he came specifically to see a cleric named Michel Ivanov, and he refused to give additional information, and he said that he could speak 20 different languages. It was tested by many journalists and university professors, who infiltrated with them, and they asked him some questions about languages, in addition to some complex mathematical equations. Surprisingly, he really can speak 20 languages, and among them are very old languages that no one can speak except specialists, in addition to answering mathematical equations easily. And newspapers have published an interview with him, and he said that his surnames are many, including the king, the prince, the master, and he obtained it from the Council of Wise Men in Agartha, and he affirmed that there are many sages in this land, where there are 4,000 wise in America only, and the same number in France as well, and he added that there are 3 in the Arabs countries, and that most of them prefer to stay underground, and he pointed out that the city of Agartha, which was built 56,000 years ago, and which consists of 20 million people, has tunnels connecting it to our land, and that its residents enjoy a high knowledge in the mental and spiritual sciences. He concluded by saying that he would invite journalists to visit this hidden civilization under the Himalayas, and with this I add more mystery to this hypothesis. There was a scientist, geologist, and a chemical engineer named Philip Schneider, who specializes in building geological research laboratories. He worked for the U.S. government for more than 15 years, and has contributed to building many underground bases and factories, and in one of the routines, to check out the base in the American state of New Mexico, he had to go to the base underground, and what he saw there was the strangest sight he had ever seen, where he found that there are gray beings resembling humans, and not affected by the bullets that were fired at them. And fortunately he managed to escape from them with difficulty, but his friend who was with him, he could not escape. They found no trace of him after that. Some people may think that this story is excerpted from a fictional movie, but this story is true, and it was told by Philip Schneider himself, as Philip says that he discovered several facts in those rules that he built himself, and it is said that these discoveries were the main cause of his death, where it is rumored that he was assassinated. Philip says that these tunnels are located in the Nevada desert, and connect the external and internal world, and that there are several tunnels distributed around the world that lead to the interior of the Earth. He adds that these creatures are not aliens because they did not come from space, and he confirms that these creatures are the main reason behind the disappearance of people, especially in the Bermuda Triangle, and Philip has given many lectures and videos on this topic. And Philip is not the only one who talked about the Earth's interior. There are many scientists who talked about it, such as Russian scientists who tried to communicate with Tibetan monks, to reveal to them the map leading to the Earth's interior. And Hitler, who tried to reach the kingdom of Shambhala, whose capital is Agartha. So many missions were sent to Tibetans and their monks, but they do not reveal anything and do not refer to the places leading to the underground. Shambhala is described with its picturesque scenery, which all people desire, from forests, seas, and the most luxurious palaces, and there is a strong and solid belief among believers in the hollow earth theory, that the North and South Poles are the main entrances to the Earth's interior. In 1947, Richard Pearl made a trip to the South Pole, at the request of the American government to pursue the Nazis, and explain how the South Pole is one of the entrances to the Earth's interior. It describes maps of that place. Some of you may want to go to this place, but you will face several obstacles, the most important of them, that this place does not enter anyone without permission from the United States of America, because it is subject to it. It prevents even planes from flying over it. They say the reason is that many of the pilots who went have seen many strange phenomena.